In this video, I'm showing you my makeup, hair, jewelry, and outfits for Diwali while chatting about pale skin insecurities and how to start over after you quit something. Hi guys, it's Ivana here from Bangalore, India. Diwali is just around the corner. In case you don't know, Diwali is one of the largest festivals here in India. It's an absolutely amazing season, and one of the things that I also really love is all the Indian girls getting all dressed up, all glammed up. So that is what I am going to do today in this get ready with me video. At the end, I have two outfits where I would like to ask for your help. I don't know which outfit to pick, so you guys can decide that for me. And I just came out of the shower, I washed my face, I need some skincare, and then we can talk. I already put on some ice cream. I already put on some eye cream, but the weather here in Bangalore is so incredibly dry that I actually have to apply quite a lot of eye cream. This is not necessarily an eye cream, but I do use it like that because it's quite a rich cream. I'm quite nervous about this video because first of all, I'm checking constantly if I'm in focus. This is the first time I'm doing this kind of video because in case you don't know, maybe this is your first video watching of mine, I am originally a vlogger, a travel vlogger to be more precise. I have been making videos on YouTube since 2013. I didn't start out as a vlogger, but I did evolve into that. I'm putting Vaseline around my eyes to retain as much moisture as possible because the weather here in Bangalore is so incredibly dry that even if I put on skincare, it will just be dry in like 15 minutes or something. I absolutely adore this Indian skincare brand called Youth. Oh, it's so good. But still, the weather here in Bangalore is so incredibly dry that I do apply extra Vaseline around my eyes to just maintain moisture in that area. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. Oh, my skin was so dry. Anyway, so what I was saying is that I started YouTube in 2013. Then I evolved into a vlogger. Then I evolved into a travel vlogger. Then I moved to India from the Netherlands. I'm not born in the Netherlands, but I grew up in the Netherlands. I'm originally Balkan born. Okay, skincare is done. I am so happy. Moving on into more oil for your skin. I'm going to use this G for Glow oil from Bare Beauty Essentials because again, it helps me retain moisture in my skin. This might be strange, by the way, putting oil on your skin. I don't think a lot of makeup artists would recommend you that, but then again, I am not a makeup artist, nor do I pretend to be one. It's one of the reasons why I was nervous about making this kind of video because I would call my makeup skills mediocre at best. But I enjoy doing makeup so much, and I actually really like watching these kind of videos from people who are not professionals because every time I watch them, I pick up on some jugaad makeup tricks. I'll explain what jugaad is in a moment, but right now I'm stepping into the primer, which is the Bare Beauty Skin Gloss. So this is a primer which is very cute because first it's clear and then you shake it and it becomes this beautiful pearlescent color. It is also oil based. I personally don't mind it because I have only an oily T-zone and the rest of my skin apparently doesn't handle dry weather very well. Moving on with the jugaad. Okay, so jugaad is an Indian word for do-it-yourself solution. What I mean with jugaad in makeup are certain people who are, for instance, using blush as eyeshadow or maybe even mixing eyeshadows as lipstick. I really enjoy watching those things. You can't necessarily fry an egg on my skin, and I put on quite some oil, right? This is how good those Bare Beauty products are. I really like them. Love it. Moving on into BB cream. I have been using this BB cream at least 5 years now. It's my absolute favorite foundation. It lasts me a long time. It's amazing for hot and cold weather. Obviously, I've traveled a lot as a travel vlogger, and I just apply it with my hands. Look at this coverage. This is a BB cream. How amazing is this? I absolutely love it. My skin has quite a lot of pigmentation because when I was a teenager, I was so incredibly insecure about my skin. I am extremely fair, up to a point where some people made fun of me, calling me Uncle Fester from the Addams Family, or you know, just a ghost. I was so incredibly insecure about it that in the summer I would literally almost burn my skin off just trying to get a tan, and that just doesn't happen with my skin. I don't think I have enough melanin for my skin to get a tan, so I would always just burn, turn into a lobster, and hence why now I still have quite a lot of pigmentation. These days in India, I don't use a self tanner because it's a difficult product to find in India, but I do use a bronzer when I want a more bronzy look, which is something that I'm definitely going for today. I'm putting on concealer, by the way. This is the absolute most trashy bottle that you have seen of the Maybelline concealer, but that is also how much I absolutely love it. It's by far the best concealer, and also of this one I have definitely repurchased at least 10 bottles, not gonna lie, so many of them. I have quite severe under eye circles, hence why people also used to call me Uncle Fester. But yeah, these days we have concealer for that. I actually learned the difference between a foundation and concealer here on YouTube. My friend Masha, who is the godmother of beauty blogging in the Netherlands and also one of the largest lifestyle influencers, she started beauty blogging more than 10 years ago, and I finally learned the difference between a foundation and concealer. My life was shooked. As you can see, even though I put on Vaseline, the foundation is going on pretty fine. Yeah, that's how dry my skin is, so no fuss, no muss. I just put on Vaseline for my dry skin. Okay, moving on into random powder with a random US drugstore brush. Anyways, what I wanted to say is that I definitely do feel quite insecure making this video, but I do love makeup and I know how much I love watching these kind of videos, so I'm just like, let's do it and we'll see how it turns out. You can always try. If it doesn't work out, at least you know it doesn't work out, but not knowing, that's not cool. Or never trying, that's not cool. Okay, the base is on. Actually, my lips are quite dry and I have to do lipstick later, so my absolute fave lip balm ever. It's not even being sold anymore, unfortunately. I don't know why. Nivea, this is like the best lip balm ever. Oh, just perfect. Because I want to do a very dramatic smoky eye and I have such pale skin, I absolutely need bronzer to make it look remotely good. Because that's what I tried doing as a teenager, smoky eyes, and then I actually looked like Uncle Fester because of the black eyeshadow and stuff. And then later on in life I learned that, hey, just use bronzer and it will look a lot more natural. So here I am using the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, by far the best bronzer ever. I have already repurchased it once. Not gonna lie, when I find something that works for my skin tone, and just looks so pretty, I absolutely keep repurchasing it. My nose is also quite big, and I also got a little bit teased for it in high school, but it is a very typical Perkovic nose. My dad is the cause of this. My brother also has quite a big nose. My whole family from my dad's side has quite big noses. So I have considered doing a nose job, especially when I was a teenager. I felt so unhappy with it and I felt so insecure about having such a big nose. Then I realized that, you know what? This is my family's heritage. One day, maybe my parents won't be around anymore, but whenever I look in the mirror, I will still see my dad's nose. So I was like, no, you know what? That's not happening. I'm keeping my Perkovic nose. I'll just bronze it to make it a little bit smaller. By the way, speaking of learning about makeup, I think I really learned everything I know about makeup from Masha. I didn't know her back then, so I only know her as this girl from the internet. And I swear, every article that you wrote, whether it was about mineral eyeshadow, some kind of special foundation, I would literally buy everything because I was just obsessed about learning everything about makeup and how it can look very natural, but it can also make you look completely different. It's just art. So honestly, if there are also any people watching from my main channel who are like, oh, you don't need makeup, or women shouldn't wear makeup, wrong crowd. Read the room. This is not about confidence. It's just about being creative and having fun, literally painting your face. Then I'm going to move on into eyeshadow, my favorite. I love doing eyeshadow, and I'm gonna do some jugaad here because I have quite a limited stash of palettes. Because I used to travel so much, I used to own only one palette at the end. Only now in lockdown I've purchased 2 more, but I do intend on buying more of them, maybe in December, we'll see. So yeah, once again Masha came to the rescue and she was just like, just mix everything, try using blusher as eyeshadow and those kind of things. And I was like, yes. Really love the colors in this palette. It's from NYX, got it here on Nykaa. Okay, let's just start with this light brown color and then build it up. There we go. There's this huge misconception that you only use makeup because you feel insecure and you want to cover up all your blemishes, which is not true at all. If you have ever tried playing with makeup, oh my gosh, it's just so much fun. It's literally painting your face. And it also made me realize that I have no idea how this look is going to turn out, but let's hope for the best. Yeah, so while discussing those comments, it dawned on me that, you know, men are not encouraged to play with makeup. If we really want gender equality in this world, then it goes both ways. It's not just for women, it's also for men. And I feel if men want to play with makeup, go play with makeup. That looks about right. Let's blend it out and make it look a little bit less like I got a pumpkin thrown on my face. Maybe the reason why I started this channel is just to give myself permission to make certain videos that I think 10 years ago I just felt absolutely inadequate to make, because as you can see, I can't even like properly apply makeup. So for me back then to start making like a makeup video or a fashion video, I felt like such a fraud. So that's why now I felt like, you know what, there are all these videos that I love watching. I would love to make such a video, but it's not really fitting the content of my main channel because that's mostly about my life in India and about travel. So I decided, you know what, let's do a new channel. Why not? I mean, a YouTube channel is free. You can literally register for your YouTube channel now. And this is a video that I wanted to make for a long period of time. So here we are. This is the one palette that I kept and have taken with me all over the world. I love this palette so much, but it also means that it is beaten up. Obviously, I dropped it somewhere along the road. So yeah, this is it. There we go. Like, wow. Okay, anyways, this is the palette. It's from Nars. I absolutely love it. It's so convenient. We have shimmers here. We have a darker color here, but I think I'm going to be using this dark color because it's more purplish and this one is more black metallic. Maybe I'll line my eyes with this one later, but first let's start with this one and then we can layer on the darkness. Oh, something else quite important that I learned, especially important for foundation, is the undertone of your skin. When I learned that, I can't even tell you how much of a game changer that was, because I have a yellow undertone. I do not know anything about yellow or blue or whatever undertones. I don't think there are blue undertones. It's either yellow or red usually. And I used to buy this red foundation. I looked orange. I looked like an actual pumpkin. I'm just gonna do half my eye dark and then blend it out. see what it looks like, and then we can always layer more on top. But if I make it too dark from the start, oh my, that's not going to be fixable. One of the things I really picked up from Bollywood movies in terms of makeup is to really get under the eye with a dark color as well, because that creates that really smoky look. Oh my gosh, does it look too messy? I want to blend out everything and then like you can see everything at the end. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I wanted a dramatic look. This is quite dramatic. We can clean this up later also. Time for glitter. Yay. Actually, I'm just gonna use my hands because glitter. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, so maybe quite a lot of people are surprised that I'm so into lifestyle and, you know, fashion, makeup. Not saying that I'm very good at it, but I am into it. I really enjoy those topics. But fun fact, I used to have a fashion blog more than 10 years ago, and I used to blog about fashion in the corporate world. This is way too silvery for my taste, so we're gonna fix that with a jugaad trick in a moment. Okay, what I wanted to say is that, yeah, I used to blog every single day for 1.5 years about fashion in the corporate world, because I found it so hard to express myself when there are these rules about how to dress and what is and isn't professional. I love blogging, but then I broke up with my ex, and well, I supported him in his journey, and then he ended up not supporting me at all. So that was quite soul crushing, not gonna lie. Okay, jugaad trick, here we come. I'm gonna layer. See, this palette also fell on the ground. It's literally on camera how this one fell on the ground. I just bought it and it fell on the ground. So please, again, almost dropping it. So please don't mind how disgusting it looks, but it's a really nice palette. Also got it on Nykaa here in India. This bronzy color is very pretty and quite glittery actually. So I'm just gonna dip my finger in here and make this more warm because this glitter is cold. Oh, and that's something also that I learned about makeup. Sometimes you know how your makeup just really doesn't seem to match, even though, you know, you're using colors that should be matching, like for instance 2 types of brown, and then the reason why it's not matching could be because the undertones are cold and warm, and that just doesn't match. See how this doesn't match. This is cold and this is warm, so it just looks ew, in my opinion. If you like it, then you do you, boo. Ain't nobody judging on this channel. See, it warmed up a lot more. Actually, I could layer even more brown on top, but for now I think it's okay. This will do. I want to do an eyeliner. Yay! This one is more winged up, I have to say, than this one, but because it's such a dark look, I think it's all gonna kind of blend in and make sense at the end. Let's put on some mascara. This mascara is so epic. If I also had lashes, I forgot to buy lashes. This would be like lashes in your face, but unfortunately I don't have lashes, so my own lashes will just have to do. Moving on to eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. This pencil is also a repurchase because, oh my, Benefit has by far the best brow products. Yeah, I need to clean my brush. Wow. To anybody having issues doing their brows, Benefit. Now where were we? Oh yeah, I was telling you about my broken heart and how I stopped beauty/fashion blogging. So yeah, now that we're all stuck at home with Corona, I was thinking about that a lot. and how it was so unnecessary. Why would you ever quit because of someone else? Like, because they didn't support you. It's just the silliest thing. If something gives you joy, then you should just keep doing it. So I decided, you know what? It's never too late to start over. It's never too late to dust yourself off and try again. So honestly, this channel is purely for my joy. I really, honestly, I'm getting so relaxed making this video. But yeah, it's also a dream that I once gave up on, and that I'm like, okay, we're doing this again. Before we move into the cheeks, let's clean this up because it has gotten quite messy under the eyes. La 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 la. I don't put extra powder because I already have quite fine lines here, and if I put an extra layer of powder on top, it will just accentuate those lines. Whereas if I leave my final concealer on top, it's actually quite moisturizing. For the cheeks, I'm again using this palette, and I'm going to mix these two colors, especially because I also have this one on my eyeshadow. I think it's gonna match amazing and also be a little bit more extra sparkly. La 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 la. Let's be real, this look is never ever going to be anything like Jeffree Star approved, but that doesn't matter as long as we're having fun, right? And that's also something that I think holds a lot of people back from even trying new things, because they think it has to be perfect. Of course not. Why? You should just have fun. Oh, I like this. Yeah, this works. See, it's getting a little bit more bronzy, glowy. Okay, let's blend this. Now, if I hadn't put on bronzer, I can honestly tell you by now I would have looked like Uncle Fester, no doubt about it. Which highlighter? Okay, I'm going to show you my favorite highlighter of all times, absolute all times. It has been ruined. It's the Kiko highlighter. I'm not exaggerating if I say I've had this for 8 years. Obviously, I'm gonna have to try and find a way to make this work. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I have like a small brush here, putting on a little bit highlighter on the bridge of my nose because Perkovic nose, and this helps it look a little bit more lean. And also for Diwali, we need that gluey highlighter, right? Yes, we do. Wow. Have you guys ever experienced that? Your favorite makeup breaking? That's not funny. A little bit here for that extra glow, especially in pictures. That looks so nice if you have like a little bit of highlighter here. Lovely. Time to finish up with the lips. So I'm gonna do it a little bit more Korean style with this lipstick from MAC called D for Danger. I'm going to put only lipstick here. Okay, not sure how this is gonna turn out. I guess that's the theme of this video, right? Not sure how this is gonna turn out. Then I'm gonna put this Smashbox nude lipstick on top, because I don't want to keep it nude, but at the same time I also want a little bit of color. Ooh, I'm not mad at this. This looks nice. Should I go for like a bold lip? Not sure right now. Maybe I'll decide in a moment. But let me first do my hair. I don't use any heat on my hair. I cannot remember the last time I used heat on my hair because it's so bad. You can find the video for these curls on my IGTV on Instagram. Let's put on some jewelry. I have fancy jewelry, especially for these kind of occasions. 1010 would recommend you to, at one point in your life when you have the finances, invest in fancy jewelry because it really elevates an outfit, and I just love it. You buy fancy jewelry for the rest of your life, right? I have these huge purple crystal earrings. Yeah, I love them. See, this is what I mean. I didn't want like a full nude lip. I want a little bit of color because then it would match my earrings. And then I have this amazing Yves Saint Laurent ring. Actually, do I wear it on this side? Yeah, I can. Honestly, timeless. You can wear this for the rest of your life. I absolutely love it. And see how this bold jewelry, like, it just makes a statement. I am not sure if I should wear just this long kurta with golden pants. I absolutely love this one and it's so comfortable. Or I should wear this beautiful, beautiful cream with gold sari. Please help me out by picking outfit number 1 or outfit number 2 in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to put a thumbs up. Also, if you would like to see more of my videos with this type of content, make sure to subscribe to this channel, and then I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.